Hello, my name is Lara, and this is Zalar Tarot. Thank you for being here. And I do something a bit unique where not only do I read your tarot, but I read it on an image that I received in meditation. And I've already started this one today, and this is in ink, so hopefully we can see this better. Please keep in mind that this is a collective reading or a general reading. It's not a personal reading. So there will be, if you're here, there's probably something in here for you, but some of it might not sound right and it might be for someone else. So just keep that in mind. Just take what works for you. And so let's get started. So I started creating this drawing in ink, and you can see there are two hearts here, here and here, and they're kind of linked by these tendrils. And I saw this like almost like a stick or something, and this thread coming down here going off who knows where, and these two hearts are connected to it, and it's almost like they're depending upon each other or somehow affecting each other, trying to stay on some path or something like that. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and shuffle the one deck. This is the Light Seers deck. It's one of my all-time favorite decks. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely a traditional tarot system. So I'm going to pull a few cards here and see what we get. Okay, oh nice. Ace of Cups. Another one. And then I will also work on this piece as I'm reading for you so that it will develop as the reading develops. And I wear gloves because it protects the art. One finger's missing so I can touch the camera. So this is, but it protects the art, and I do wear gloves even when I draw and I'm not doing a reading these days. It just keeps it nice, both the paper and my hand. Which is really nice for graphite too, like pencils drawing, because that smears more easily, but even the ink can smear. Okay, well. So the Ace of Cups here is all about following your heart. This could be new love coming in, or you've fallen in love with yourself or someone else. Could be that kind of thing. Six of Swords talks about moving to calmer waters, and what's standing out for me here is the help that she's receiving when she's in this boat moving towards this other shore, right? She's moving away from the storm here. You can see that, and moving towards this shore and they're pulling her in those last few waves, the last few, moments before she hits the shore and starts her new life, right? So in this card, the Four of Swords, well, there's a heart here again, so we're seeing, oh. All right, so already we have these two hearts here. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so this is someone who needs to rest. They need to recover because there's a heart in here. This always talks about needing to rest their heart. It doesn't mean you stop loving or anything, but it might be that something was harrowing, something was like a tornado in your life. Yeah, and you made a choice to move to something different, to evolve, to get something better so that you could get some peace and rest. I mean, gosh, I've been, I have to be real careful about rest myself, because I have a tendency to just want to do my art and work and work and work and work and work. And and then of course I have domestic things I have to do as well. So rest comes up for me a lot in my own readings, and when you get this, it's really a strong signal from Spirit that perhaps you should rest yourself up. It could be just because it's been so difficult to deal with, which I'm kind of seeing here. Also could be that things will be coming up, but we'll get some clarification. So I'm going to pull again from this deck, and then we'll move on to the other deck. And so what I keep seeing here, it's like I keep seeing these tendrils want to kind of reach up, almost like it's like trying to get to that next level. Kind of. We'll see if it gets up there, but I don't think so yet. And it's just like multiple reach, you know, it's like reaching up for that better life, that better plateau, because you've been hanging off of this one area for so long now. You need more support. Perhaps that's like what these birds are, these ravens are, is that extra support. So I'm almost seeing like these tendrils. I'm kind of thinking one or two of them's going to reach it though. We'll see. This is a micron pen, by the way. It's an 0.3 size or 0.3, and these are superb pens. I don't get paid for them. I'm not advertising for them. Just telling you what I use. So, but they are amazing. All right, let's pull a clarification card on the Ace of Cups. That's a beautiful card. Ace of Cups, that's a magnificent love. You can see this cup of love here. It's just radiating from her heart. So it's like finding something new to love, some inspiration. Maybe someone's come in with a love offer. We'll see if like maybe the Knight of Cups comes in or something, but let's pull on the Ace of Cups. Okay, yeah. So you loving yourself. I see that. Yeah, because there's been a walking away. There's been a walking away from something. And yeah. So she's walking away. Got all her little raven friends here. They're like, let's go, chick. Let's go. Let's go on to our sunshine. Let's go on to a better life. Let's get clear of these clouds here. Get clear of the confusion and the fuzziness. I see that. I see that. And in that, what can motivate that is a sense of self-love and self-respect, right? And moving towards the possibility of finding new love again. If she's walking away from that. Or it could be like leaving a job, something that you loved, and it just doesn't work anymore. It's either toxic or it's just like not for you anymore. So you're moving towards the thing that you love. So let's get clarification on the Six of Swords. This is going to calmer shores. Oh, onto a new path. Fantastic. So this is the Fool card. I love this Fool card. She's holding this crystal in her hand. She's like trusting that everything's going to be fine when she leans out like that. It's almost like and she's, again, see, getting away from this storm. You can see the echo here of this, you know, getting away from that and moving to a new way of being, a new life somehow, something new, and just trusting and relaxing into it. She looks relaxed. She looks like, okay, I'm ready, I'm open. Isn't that fantastic? So let's get some clarification on this Four of Swords for you. And then we'll pull from the little wee mini Golden Nouveau deck. Alright, so this is Four of Swords clarification. This, yeah, you need to be strong. You know, of course, going on a new journey, you gotta be strong. Find your inner strength. And sometimes I feel like we're tested. We're tested so that by the universe, whatever your belief system is, to strengthen us. We're tested with challenges, and it's put in front of us, and you know, like this reaching here, reach up there, really reach. Yeah, I think it's gonna touch. So. Yeah, and then it's gonna curl over, and it's like, oh God, I got a grasp there. Yeah, okay. So we're getting some more support in there. Awesome. Okay. I know that's silly, but I don't know. It's what I can feel compelled to do. So we got a little more reinforcement there. We get some help, right? We get some help. So it seems to me that you must have at least one person around you that, you know, is giving you a hand, or you just have such a deep connection to spirit that it's pulling you forward too. So good for you. Good for you getting away from whatever this storm is. See these hatch marks here? Yeah. Interesting. I haven't even noticed that before on these cards. I love it when I notice new things. And see here, even she's like, there's a little bit of that scratchiness up there. Just a bit, but she's resting. When I say she, this is not gender specific. This is, you know, and this particular card even is not feminine or masculine. It's just general. It's when we get into the court cards that we're talking about feminine or masculine energies, not genders. Okay, let's get clarification on the Ace of Cups. I'm really having fun with this reading. Well, they're all fun, but this is really a fun one. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, right on. Wow. You know, and it's a 10 too, so it's like the end of a cycle. So if you're ended a cycle, you've been ending a cycle, which we see when you're walking away here. Wow, and it's success, and it's also a good time to like, yeah, to gamble on stuff. It's like almost like good luck has opened up for you right now. I'm not saying go and gamble. I'm just saying this is a good time for you to move forward on some projects if you want to move forward and to trust here. But it's a good successful time. It's almost like a Midas touch type of card, and because you've moved on from this other thing that didn't work for you anymore, now you have completed a cycle and you're moving forward into this new life, and you just need to be strong, get some rest, trust your friends. Okay, so can I clarification on Ten of Swords, please? Yeah, moving away quickly. Taking action. Yeah, definitely. Good for you. Must have been something you really didn't want in your life anymore. Or it's just like circumstances in the world are moving so quickly, everything's so wonky. Who knows what's going to happen day to day. Keeps it interesting. All right, Six of Cups, or Six of Swords. Can I have clarification on Six of Swords, please? Okay, moving towards you. Oh yeah, okay. So this card can mean two different things. One thing it talks about is like kind of being famous or a star. In this case though, I'm thinking it has the other meaning attached to it, which is self-care. You know, she's bathing, she's taking care of herself, she's emotionally balanced with these, you know, 2 urns with water, and there's plenty of water, the stars are above, it's a nice evening, there's a bird, flowers, and she can go topless without anybody giving her any flack for it. So yeah, so good. Bathing. I personally know that salt baths are an excellent way to cleanse away any negative energy, things like that. And there are scented ones and things, you know, like lavender or whatever you like, sandalwood. So, but then it looks like self-care is you're either doing that right now, or it's something you need to do along with the rest, right? So moving into this more peaceful time, this more peaceful place, being around more peaceful people, perhaps. Maybe you take some time to yourself. I could see that. Okay. So yeah, once we get a good hold on, I think I'm gonna wrap this around this way instead. Yeah. And then create a knot. So we get a little bit of a grip here because we got a double load here of hearts. So what is that double hearts about? That's like lovers. I'm surprised I don't see lovers in here, but let's see what's going to come up, because it might. So, or this could represent, like these 2 hearts could represent your family, those you care about, your loved ones. Perhaps you are a leader of a community, and it's a community you love, and you want to make sure that you are being a good leader, and in bringing them along. I mean, we kind of have to help each other out, you know, where we can. It doesn't mean overgive to the point where you're not giving to yourself, but because you always need to fill up your own cup first. That way you can give more to other people, right? It's good to give. It's also good to give to yourself. This is all about self-care, moving to calmer shores, getting the rest you need, going on a new adventure, walking away from things that don't work for you, accessing your heart energy, completing a cycle, and having courage. So, okay, let's pull a little bit more on this Fool. And this drawing that I'm creating, I will flesh it out and create, I'll finish it up probably after the reading, and it'll be posted in this video. That's kind of the plan. So, the Fool, can I have clarification on the Fool, please? Oh, see, I called it. This isn't the Lover's card, but it is, because it's the 2 of Cups. Those are 2 cups together, 2 hearts, 2 cups. you're you're moving on to a new relationship of some sort, something you love, some person that you love. This is beautiful. And look, you got the lion again, which is having strength and courage. And so these people together even increase their courage. Working together, they're courageous, right? And maybe it takes some courage to love. I mean, it does, doesn't it? Especially if you've had your heart broken. I know what that's like. It's hard once you've been really hurt by someone that you loved, and trying to love again, dude. You know, but you can do it. Love yourself first, like we talked about right here and everything. Self-care, love yourself, and then you can move on to sharing a love with somebody else. Or if you're already in a relationship, maybe this is a renewal of love, you know, because you took the time to take care of yourself, and then you could come back in fresh. And perhaps that other person is doing that too. I almost get a sense that like you're mirroring each other possibly. Okay, can I have clarification of Four of Swords, please? Wow. This is the World. That's another completion of a cycle. Yep, see, that's another phase. Okay, so healing goes in phases. Sometimes you need to sleep. Sometimes you need to eat vegan ice cream. Sometimes you need to go outside and get a little sunshine. Sometimes you need to just drink a lot of water, or be around nice people, or be alone. You know, whatever it is. So this is telling me that through all this self-healing and rest, the different phases that you've gone through, you're completing a cycle yet again. Look at that. Both of those are, that's really fantastic. That's success. This is a good reading. Good on you. This is really good. Yeah. Wow. Well done. Well done. I know what this process is like. I've done it myself. So well done, you. And now you're going to get the rewards. New love. Or a renewed love somehow. It's definitely a requited love. So, can I have clarification on strength, please? Strength is a major arcana card. The tarot is divided into major and minor arcana. Major is the more important, more significant icon, symbolic portion of the tarot. And strength is all about courage. Strength is all about balancing yourself and standing up for yourself and having, yeah, courage. So, okay, on top of this now we have this Knight of Swords coming in, someone coming in fast. This can be someone who can be a bit aggressive in their, you know, in their behavior. Not necessarily in a bad way, but they're definitely like boldly moving forward, coming in swiftly. Again, we have action. This might be someone coming back. This might be someone who, it could be this person deciding all of a sudden, hey, I want to marry you, or hey, I want to, I mean, the marriage card hasn't come up, but hey, I want to be with you, hey, you know, we got to do this. It could be that, or it could be someone from the past. Well, I was thinking this might be the new person though, or this renewed love. Like all of a sudden there's this nice action, because you took action on walking away what didn't work for you. You took action on, you know, taking the downtime, choosing yourself, choosing your heart. Okay, I almost want to pull an oracle card. This is a new deck for me. It's called the Sacred Traveler Oracle Cards by Denise Lynn. It's really pretty. Look, I even love the back of it. It's so pretty. Anyway, let's pull on. Maybe we'll pull a couple cards from this. What do we need to know here for this collective? For you. Taking shelter. The answers are within. Okay, so this is parallel to the Hermit card in the traditional tarot, the lantern, and the landscape looks like it's snowy and cold, but you actually know where you're going. You're moving towards that warm light there, this house. See, and it's definitely warm in there. It's got, you know, the chimneys going, and it's not blizzardy or anything. It's just nice. You know, if you've ever been in snow where it's just really calm and there's no wind and it's so nice and beautiful, that's kind of what's happening. So you kind of take your time because it's so beautiful, because you've got your warm clothes on and you got your lantern and you can see everything clearly because you can see the night sky. So just, you know, take your time and move towards your shelter, taking shelter. Answers within. So the Hermit's all about looking inside themselves for answers. This is about meditation, about rest, right? This is all about taking the time for self-care, for really taking a good look at yourself and what it is you love and want. And in that, because you've got this lantern here, the hermit becomes a leader, a beacon for others. So move forward yourself first. Take care of yourself first. Take the time to do this. And then what you'll find is that you'll be an inspiration to others. Perhaps to your kids, perhaps to your friends, perhaps to your community, to your loved ones. You'll be an inspiration to yourself. Wow. I'm still working on tying it back into here. Okay, so this is what's hitting me. Because I said this is mirroring, this almost seems like this is this and this correspond. These two are trying to hold on and to pull themselves up so they can move on to that next level, and they want to do it together, and they're holding on to each other, right? They're connected. Yeah, they're willing to compromise a bit to help each other up, to not let each other fall. And it seems like you both must be going through this time of healing. Yeah, that makes sense. Because eventually they're going to make it. So let's pull one more oracle on this. Solitude. Dude. Well, you know, that's pretty amazing. Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Okay, this is just reinforcing it. In silence, peace prevails. You've got the owl on the shoulder, wisdom. In silence. And she's kind of looking into the scrying bowl, you know, like looking into it's like Lord of the Rings, where, you know, the elf queen, she I'm blanking on her name, but anyway, she looks into the big bowl with the water, and she's scrying to see, or to divine the future or the now, to see something. And so this almost tells me that in doing this, what both of you are doing in this echoed healing process and completion of cycles, moving forward into the future, right, is to find some inner wisdom. Get those goodies. Mine your inner wealth of talents and experience and skill, and put them all together. You know, this is kind of what I did with the tarot channel, is that I just pulled all the things together that I love. I love crystals. I love these pens. No, but I love drawing. I love reading tarot and oracle, and I love connecting with you. And I really hope this had something in it for you. It just keeps reinforcing over and over again, repeating that you need to be good to yourself. You need to rest. You need to eat well. You need to prepare for your new adventure in life, because all that stuff you don't need anymore is going away quickly now, and it's time to move forward. Don't be afraid. Just take your time to rest as much as you can, and you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. So happy for your new adventure and your new love. So, all right. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.